if you could describe God to someone, like, or Jesus to someone, what would you say? Like, how would you describe them? Hi guys, so today we're here with
Jazz, or known as Jazeel for long.
Anthony. Yeah, I'm Chris.
Esther.
Victor.
Sydney.
and
Elliot.
IK. So today we're asking
So if you could describe God in one word or one sentence or whatever, how would you describe God?
That's
It's a tough one.
it's a tough one, yeah. I don't know. I would describe God as everything.
Amen.
In one word, yeah, everything. God is everything. Everything you can think of.
That's deep. That's deep. How about you?
Yeah, that's really deep. I will go with that, and also like Almighty. Like God is Almighty, and there's really no one or nothing you can. It's uncomparable. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be my answer. Almighty and uncomparable.
doesn't matter.
Okay. All around, I guess.
All around. I like that. How about you?
I think he's a man with long hair.
Or like if someone asked you to explain what God is, what would you tell them?
I'd say a higher me.
Higher being.
Yeah, like a higher version of me that I would say is everything. He protects you. He's got you. I would say your best friend should be your best friend.
Yeah, I like that. How's Kdays been?
It has been average, not too bad, not too good. A little overpriced here and there, but everything else been chill.
On God. Let's spend like $300 here, but like I'm saying. Alright, so if you could describe God to someone, like, or Jesus to someone, what would you say? Like, how would you describe them?
Knowing me and how I communicate with people and like my tone and everything, I'll probably say somebody who's like a best friend for you, because not everybody can look at God as something, a religious figure, because not everybody can handle like the whole glorified, like one person above all type thing. But I would put it as like a best friend, somebody you could turn to, even if you're not doing the best things in your life morally, you can still turn to them and he'll be there, because that's what God is. So yeah,
I like that. I like your explanation. Like, he's more of a best friend and not like straight up like, oh, it's higher power. I like. If you had one question to ask God, what would you ask him?
That's a good question, actually.
Yeah, any question you'd ask.
Sometimes I would ask. I think one question that I would have is why. I always have that a lot, but I also am reminded that you're not supposed to ask why, because you know that he has you, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I would say. That's the only question that comes once in a while, but
Like, why do bad things happen or what?
yeah, why do the things that happen that don't go your way? But you just have to accept it, right? And
Yeah, like accept or like think that it's all part of a plan, right? For the betterment of good. Second question: if you could ask God one question, what would you ask him? Like any question.
Okay, I'd ask him probably why, and specifically why he created us with the free will that we have, because I think of all the mistakes and sins that have happened, and I feel like it would have just been avoidable if he just exercised his will on us 24/7. But he didn't, and he gave us free will, and that's made so many problems in this world. So I just want to ask him that, because from his perspective, it's probably much different, I think. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what he would say, but I think like it's all about like understanding that like there's a plan for your life, and that like there will be like downfalls, there will be highs, but like the whole thing is that understanding that through your faith, through you sticking with God, it's that he can take you through anything, and no matter what you are going through, bad things will happen, and that you just need to stick to God through thick and thin. And anything you want to say to the viewers?
All I'm gonna say is tap into the channel, stay low, and stay with them, bro, because they're on the come up now, and stay.
I got.
We good. Jazz 7X, JAAZ 7X, follow it, tap in if you want. That's just all it is, bro. I appreciate you.
I bless, bro.
Bless.